Not yet, not yet,
No, because I
not
seen an
yet.
app on my TV. It says MSG.
Oh, you know what? They may. Let me check on that because I don't know. They may have started that. All right. We streaming live. What's up, everybody? We get drunk crew. We getting it this week. We got a few of the fellas coming in. They getting their drinks right. We got a few topics to cover. Right off the bat, we're gonna hit the WBC. Was it successful or not? We're gonna go around the table here. Everybody's gonna give their thoughts on the WBC and then going into spring training. We're gonna talk a little bit about Ohtani, right? Is he the best player in the game right now? Is he the best player in the game? We're gonna have some discussions on that. Yankees moves or non-moves because they haven't done shit. Excuse my language. Mets losing Diaz. Little NBA basketball, a little touch of hockey. That's starting to heat up. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. So we got Coco on the lower right, the goalie. Talk about hockey, sports, and everything in general. The co-host. We got Bad News
Yeah.
Cruz. He's getting his drink on. All he does is bring bad news every day. He sent another text message today about Frankie Montes to make us all depressed. That, Cashman. Well, we'll get into it. Frank is in the house. Talk about some gambling. Talk about some boxing. His whole ass Mets. Maybe he'll talk about the Lakers in the background, which nobody cares about. Nobody cares about NBA basketball during the season. Let's be honest. And then we got T-Bone, Mr. Steal Your Girl T-Bone special. Talk about boxing, baseball, football, the whole shit. You know how it goes. And me, I'm the worst. I just talk whatever, say whatever the hell I gotta say. But yeah, once the fellas come on in, we'll talk about this WBC. But let's start it off real quick. Bone, what'd you think about the WBC?
It was exciting this year. I mean, the last one too was exciting, but this one was more exciting. It was more competitive. The people were into it. I can't wait for the next one to come on 2024.
So what do you think about the players that played in the WBC? I mean, a lot of guys to me look like they might have shown their skirt. No offense to them. Guys like Mike Trout. Everybody been telling us about Mike Trout. He's been supposedly the greatest player and American player or best player in baseball in general. And boy, he might be great, but he ain't clutch.
No,
So
he strikes out a lot.
He does strikes out a lot. Looks bad against the fastball, and y'all know that's the first sign of the.
But this game, like everybody was playing for pride of their country. So that brought excitement.
Yes, it did.
The disappointing part is.
That's why I love that.
Yeah, the disappointing part is, I mean, Puerto Rico can't get a bunt down. Let's be honest. Can't get. We could have beat any of those teams. We can't get a bunt down. Molina sticking with Diaz's brother way too long because of the sentimental part of it. He didn't have it. You had to pull him. And we lost the game right there. The pitching, we didn't hold up, and we couldn't get a hit with guys on base. We just couldn't get a hit. We could not get a hit. All right, Frank is in the house. So, Frank, we were covering the WBC. What are your thoughts on the WBC? What do you think about what was going on in the WBC? Who proved they're a great player and who proved that they weren't a great player? I don't know if Frankie could hear us. Can you hear us, Frankie?
I hear you. We started yet or no?
Yeah, we started.
Yeah, we started.
I thought we were starting at 8.
No, we started early.
All right, let's go.
I can
shout out to Japan first and foremost. Shout out to Japan. I don't want to say it again.
Why hesitate to Japan? Why though?
For Americans. American
Hey,
Tony.
All right,
listen,
tell him,
guys.
Frank. Tell him, Frank.
Y'all know
He
I'm
doesn't.
very patriotic.
He doesn't even drive a Japanese car. He doesn't even drive a
I
Japanese.
He
drive
drives
a
a German
foreign.
car.
I drive a exactly. But it comes down to this. We know baseball. We cut the close. A lot of y'all picked Puerto Rico, USA, and Japan, and Puerto Rico was in it. They just didn't have enough.
Nah,
USA, they didn't have no pitching. Let's be honest. I don't even know who was out there.
nah,
Half the
they
guys
didn't either.
are not on major league teams. They're
Yes,
in
they are.
AAA. No,
No,
half
Yeah,
of them. I'm saying half of them.
yeah,
most
there's
of
Just,
some
them
of them.
are.
Some of them. They had guys that were on the major league roster, and again, they couldn't use Wainwright. Wainwright would have gave him a good outing, but to be honest with you,
absolutely.
in the last game, they didn't get smacked around. They didn't get
No,
smacked
not at
around.
all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying Japan really wanted it. They had their best of the best up there. They had the greatest player in the world, probably the best player we ever seen. And it's tough for me to say that. It's tough for me to say that, Gary. But
Japanese
Why
you
is it
might.
tough? Why is it tough?
I know you. I know you're gonna say it's been done with Babe Ruth, but remember, Babe Ruth did 2 seasons of pitching and batting.
It's no, no,
Two.
no. It's never been done. It's never been done.
What he's doing. Exactly.
Babe Ruth was either a pitcher or a hitter. He was never a pitcher and a hitter at the same time
Okay.
at that level. This guy's winning MVPs and potential Cy Youngs at the same level. So
You
yes,
got to give it to him. They can do his
I'm
great.
gonna give it to him. He's either best player in the league right now? I
Absolutely,
believe
hands
I
down.
believe so. I believe so. And I hate to say
Yeah.
because I'm a big Aaron Judge guy, but this guy,
Since
I
you.
don't know how much he's gonna get paid, but he might
Oh,
get paid $700 million contract. He might
I
get
agree.
more than $500 million.
How
I
long can
agree.
he do it though? Pitching and
That's the
playing the
thing.
field.
How long can
It's
he
gonna
do
take a
it?
toll.
Of
It
course.
does take a toll. I agree, but I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
and,
Besides the
and
Angels being one of the worst franchises in Major League history with that talent on that team, they did manage him well. Some years he took off, some years he didn't. I know they're gonna use him up this year. He's not staying on the Angels. We all know that.
No,
It's just a
no.
matter of time until who's gonna pay him the big bucks. But
I
I got
mean
an
for
idea I got an idea who might pay him the big bucks.
Who? I knew it.
The richest owner in baseball. That's who.
Oh man.
The richest owner in
why,
baseball.
why does he want to come from one loser team to another one? I think that if he wants
I
to
don't
get
know.
some
I think
shine,
San
look,
Diego.
I think the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
San
I
Diego
think the,
and the Dodgers too. They
yeah, I
got the
think the
money.
Yeah,
Dodgers.
absolutely. They're in the running. You're right, Eric.
There's
They're in the
no
running for
way.
sure.
There's no way he's gonna say, "Yo, I've been losing all this time, and I'm gonna go to a team in New York City that's a second class citizen. That's a second class citizen with
Stop it.
they're second class citizens, and they're gonna get whooped on by the Atlanta Braves and the Phillies murderous lineup every year. I'm not coming over there and getting my ass handed to me
Now he
and
didn't want to
lose
come to New
more.
York in the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
He chose he put in a list of teams he wanted to go to. New
Again,
York
those guys,
wasn't a
a lot of those Japanese guys like to be on the West Coast because it's just an easier trip for them to get back home,
that too.
right? I mean,
That's a good point.
the flight from here to Japan, I've taken it, bro. It's well, I think it was like 18 hours. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like for them, if they want to get back home at any point in time, they got to be close, and they got a strong population, on the West Coast of Asian people. So I
That's
think
true.
I think he's definitely in the mix for the Dodgers. Definitely in the mix. They're gonna go from Kershaw to him. So
I know
I
for
don't know, Steve.
sure.
Go ahead, Eric.
I know for sure San Diego is going to be in the running on that
Hell
because
yeah.
that their owner, he don't care. He wants to spend money as well as the
He
Mets
wants a
owner,
chip too.
yeah,
but
he
he
sure
don't care.
does.
He's spending money like nothing, bro.
And
Like he don't care.
You Darvish is already on that team, and he's friends. He's real good
There
friends
you
with
Yeah,
you
go.
Darvish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there you go.
So to me, in a sleeper team, I would think a sleeper team would be Seattle. Don't sleep on Seattle. Don't sleep on
That too.
Seattle. They got money, and they've always been good with the Japanese players.
What those are Japanese own that franchise, right?
They own
Japanese.
a part of it. Yeah, they own a
Yeah.
part of it.
it's always raining. Nobody over there. Nobody wants to go to Seattle. It's always raining.
It is. It is.
They got
I
a,
mean,
they got a
Always
dome,
raining.
so they good.
it's a
Yeah, but
depressing place.
you want to
But
hang
to live
out. You
over
want to
there,
hang out.
yeah, to live
I
over
know
there is
that,
rough,
but
bro. Nigga, it's always 60 degrees and raining. It's like,
Yeah,
nah, you know, you know, at least for a Latin player, I know my ass ain't going to Seattle. If I was, if I was out there, ain't no Latinos hanging out in Seattle. No offense.
There's nothing like hanging out in Queens. You guys all know that.
Y'all don't hang out
Look,
in Queens.
I'll be honest with you. For a Latin player, hanging out in Queens is pretty damn nice.
Oh
It's
yeah.
pretty good. But you're gonna get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. Don't be married. Make sure your girlfriend lives in the West Coast while you're here on the East Coast, and make sure you go to the right spots where they don't talk too much. If you're gonna hang out in Queens, but
What
yeah,
happened to
man,
Joey? Went to the
absolutely.
store. Went to go buy beers.
Joey went to go buy a pack of grenades, Budweiser grenades at the store. He's coming back. He's old
Bud
school.
Ice.
I
Guys, I got
think
a
he's
couple of
helping Eli with something.
Eric, you up? What
questions.
do you think about the WBC and who was the most disappointing player? I'll put it to you because I know you like to break down the numbers, Eric. You do a lot of research. Who was the most disappointing player on Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and the USA? Because those are supposed to be the top 4 teams. Dominican Republic, I don't know what the fuck happened. Excuse
Okay.
me, what the hell happened there? I mean,
Yeah.
We,
I
May
we
mean,
I?
have an
I'm still
idea they
getting
were in
over that.
Miami. We have an idea they were all in Miami, all
Wow,
rich.
Yeah.
that's a major
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
That's a major problem.
It is. It is.
That is a
But
major
like
problem.
I loved it. The WBC was great, man. Like that is what baseball is about. When you when you play for your country, and you have your
Cheers to that.
country people come to a different city just to cheer you on. That's the best thing in the world. Like you have America, obviously USA. They have everywhere. So, but you got people from DR, PR, Venezuela, you know, Mexico. They come all here just to watch that. It's like the soccer World Cup, but it's not the same thing though. Baseball is way different with soccer. You know,
But how about the
um,
people that tell you that baseball is dead? How you gonna tell me that baseball is dead?
because they don't
And
they
then
don't
you look
understand
at
it.
Yeah.
you look at what was happening. How you gonna tell me that baseball is not one of the great sports and that baseball is dead? You got to be out of your mind.
Like
You have to
yeah,
be.
they don't understand it. They don't like. It's a mental thing. It's a mental
It's a
game.
thinking game. It's a thinking
Yeah.
game.
So
Strategy
you
game.
have to, yeah.
Yeah,
You have to, as a starting pitcher, you have to know each hitter. You got to know what they want, what they don't want, and what you can get them out with. And the catcher also. The catcher also has to pay attention to all that too. So and for the hitters, you got to pay attention to that too. If the pitcher's tipping his pitch, or if
absolutely.
he's like telling the catcher something that you could see it real quick, and catch him off guard, and
Well, you got to see
you
how the
always got to,
infield is playing you, who's shaded
yeah,
different
you
ways,
can see
how the
what
outfield is shaded. You
that
know
tells you what pitch is coming. That tells you
exactly,
that right there tells you what pitch is coming. Because if they playing, the whole infield to the first base side for a lefty, that means they're gonna pitch you inside.
exactly,
Low and inside,
exactly,
high and inside. Because they want you to pull the ball to the thing. Unless it's a change of a splitter, they'll throw it outside so you can roll over and give it to right there to first base. To the second baseman. So it's a thinking game. A lot of these people don't understand it because they never played it. I mean, I never played it in a big level, but I played it and I understand it. So it's like these people got to understand that the players they live for that. That WBC, because I hate when all these analysts is talking about, this WBC don't mean nothing.
no, that's
They just
terrible.
playing for pride. That's not what they playing for.
Tell
No,
that to Trey.
Kids from
Tell that to Trey Turner. Tell that to
they were
Trey
getting
yeah.
Turner.
offended when they
No,
were saying this is better than the World Series. That for the ones that were in the World Series.
Yeah, but you
Come
got you
on.
got kids from Cuba, that you don't even see
Yeah.
showing out in Cuba, and you got people from Mexico showing out because you don't even see them.
Yeah.
and
Even the
they
kid
play.
from
They
PR,
play.
some of the kids.
And Mexico team play hard. They play good.
Yeah,
Venezuela team
you know
scary good. Scary good. Um,
exactly. Like,
to me, the biggest
eh,
disappointment was my team. I mean, between PR and DR, like Dominican Republic, I'm disgusted by that team.
They were
I
stacked.
was dis- I was disgusted by that team. The lack of effort.
We couldn't
those
buy a
guys,
hit.
those guys were they. It was clear, bro, that they were out every night. It was clear. Anybody that knows anything, it was clear that those guys were out boozing, having a good time, and weren't mentally prepared at all.
That's a
At
fact.
all.
Absolutely.
At
Absolutely.
all. I mean, it's just, bro, and it's all the time with that team. Like, yo, you there to do a job. You got to represent your country, not come out to the field half in the bag. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That was the big that was the big disappointment right there because they had the
Disappointing,
big
bro.
top hitters, great pitching.
I
You know,
mean, and it's the mental mistakes and the
yeah.
guys with awful at bats, clueless at bats, bro, clueless
Yeah,
at bats.
coaching wasn't good either.
Nope,
Oh, I don't know
horrible.
what the coach was doing there.
I don't know what he was doing.
I mean, not sending hit and runs, getting guys they can't want. I mean, just terrible, clueless, bro. So, I mean, and Puerto Rico is not too far behind. Molina,
Yeah.
forget it.
But I
There's a
mean, you got to
feedback.
give Molina. This was his first time, though. His first time coaching, managing. I give him a little, thing because he did make some nice, plays and stuff like that.
Oh, we getting some
Nice
feedback.
movement switches.
Somebody got to mute their microphone. Maybe it's me. Let me mute.
Let's double check.
Do you hear anything?
Yeah, we hear you.
We just getting a little bit of echo.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
It was for me. Go ahead, Eric. Keep breaking it down because I got to be on mute.
Okay. All right. So the Puerto Rican team, the big disappointment was Berrios. That was like our number one starting pitcher, and he blew it up against. But it's against Venezuela though, But still, like he should have been better than what he was, and Molina should have, took out Diaz and against Mexico. He let him stay there too long,
The
and
brother, right?
yeah. He left him out there too long. So I mean, I told you this is his first managing thing. So I mean, he did a good job, But the big disappointment was BR, like you said, G. Venezuela was a big surprise. I mean, they had big hitters, and their pitching was really good too. And obviously Japan, they had a really good 1-2-3 monster. The only thing is
Somebody got an echo. Maybe somebody got to put their mic on mute.
Check now.
Let's see.
Let's see. Anybody hear mute? Anybody hear echo?
There's an echo, but not as bad as before.
Yeah, I don't hear no echo. Oh, now, yeah, I still hear echo. So somebody got to put their mic on mute, or maybe they're looking at it on watching the screen from another device. Oh, now I don't hear no echo.
No echo?
No echo.
Then it's me.
So it was probably with me. That's why I took off my headphone.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Oh, but it's probably it might have been Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, Eric. On to the other point. Ohtani, cementing himself as probably the best player in baseball, and Mike Trout looking. I'll be honest with you, looking real bad.
I mean, you can't say it against Ohtani because Ohtani throws 100 and it got a devastating slider, which you saw it.
Okay, Eric, that's at that's at the end of the game. How about the other three at bats?
No, you're right. No, you're right. I was gonna get to that, but the other time he looked awful. Like to me, he was trying too much. That's what happened. He was trying too much because he was named the captain.
He's not clutch, guys. He's not clutch.
No, he's not.
No
He's
clutch.
Not. I mean,
He hit that double.
he never
and
played
after
in a
that,
playoff, a big top playoff game. So But go ahead, Bone.
No, he hit that double, and after that, he didn't do nothing.
Yeah, and it was a bloop hit.
The
A
blue
bloop
pit.
double.
Every inside fastball, he was late. He's like the New York subway, consistently late.
Yeah, but
So
Every day.
you got to give credit to Japan too. Their pitching staff was well balanced.
yeah, but I'm
You
talking
know,
about the other games too, Bone. He didn't do much in those other games, and especially late in games. Hold on, Franklyn, you on mute.
It's probably your headphones.
Yeah, it could be your headphones or you on mute. Change your headphones. So, I mean, I didn't like what I saw from him. I don't think he's the great he looked like a great player to me. I don't think
But
so.
we said it in the group chat though that he wasn't. He was on a team that has a superstar and they haven't done anything. What has he done?
He
Like
never been
what?
in a big spot, Joey. Never. He never been in a big. When's the someone named to me the last time Mike Trout got a big hit? I'll wait. I'll
In
wait.
August against the Oakland Athletics.
Yeah, in front of 47 people. You know, come on, bro. He just never gets any big hits.
Yeah.
He never gets any big hits.
And he was supposed to be the face of baseball at one time, but it's his fault. He had
So
a
he's
chance
hurt.
to leave. He had a
that
chance
too.
to leave.
That too.
Yeah, I mean, I just
It doesn't
don't
make
get it, bro. I don't get it why people call him the greatest. I mean, he got the numbers for sure. He got the MVPs, but can you get a big hit once? And can I see you get a big even as a Yankee fan, I've never seen him get a big hit. Never.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
even when he comes to play the Yankees, I've never seen him get a big hit. So I don't know. I'm not on the Mike Trout bandwagon. Now if tomorrow,
It's over for that. It's over for that.
yeah, and now tomorrow if the Yankees said they traded him for Gleyber Torres and Aaron Hicks, I'm the
I
biggest Mike
swear to
Trout
God,
fan in the
I
history of
knew you was
mankind.
going with that. I fucking knew where you was going with that.
I will get the
Jamie
pom
will buy
poms
his
out
jersey.
and I will get the pom poms out and say he's been rejuvenated. He's been rejuvenated. But
Maybe that's what he needs.
maybe
Another team.
he
He
could
needs
need
some
another team,
vitaminas
man.
from Gary.
Yes. Musclegels.com, enhance 20, get you 20% off. But yeah, man, I don't, I didn't see it. It could be because it's spring training. He might be a little behind, but I didn't see him anything that says to me he's at that level anymore. So it's going to be a wasted career because not to see that guy at a great level be in the playoffs is not good for baseball because he's supposedly the face of baseball. You can't make Ohtani the face of baseball because he doesn't speak English, right?
Yeah.
So you got to have. So yeah, but I
No,
mean, we're talking about he's coming up, but I'm talking about the face of baseball should have been Mike Trout all these
yep.
years.
What
His
do you
numbers
mean?
his numbers speak for themselves, but I'm talking about being the face of baseball means having a goddamn personality. He's boring, bro. He's boring. He has six.
No.
But
He's boring, Franklin.
he had an opportunity to go to the Phillies.
Yeah.
It was open for him.
What are you talking about? No, Phillies is
Yeah,
Philly's
okay.
horrible,
But I'm
horrible,
just
horrible.
saying. Look at Bryce
It's
Harper.
scary out there.
Bryce
It's
Harper went to
scary.
Philadelphia, and he's the king of Philadelphia right now.
No, yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there. Yeah, he doesn't. Those guys don't even live nowhere near Philly. They straight over that bridge to south part of Jersey. They ain't nowhere near Philly. Nobody lives in Philly. No, that was before. Let's see. Yeah, ask him if they can hear you now because we can hear you. We can hear you now.
But that was the same problem before. We could hear him, but they couldn't hear him in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, there shouldn't be no problems now. It could be. It's
No,
definitely
you
going to
can't.
be
You
on
can't
your
hear him.
end. That they can't hear him. Nobody can hear him.
No.
Let me check on my computer. Let me see.
Oh, I still.
Yeah, I just put it on thing real quick to check it out.
Wait,
Yeah,
say
there
it
should
again.
be.
Something. Say something again, Franklin.
Just say
man.
Mets sucks. Maybe they could hear you.
That's what we got to block. We got to block on you. We got to block the Mets block. Let me see.
Yeah, I just put it on real quick to check it out.
Yeah, somebody go on YouTube and check it out because you're the only one nobody can hear.
The only one.
Franklin. And it's not like we have a ban on you. We don't have a ban on you yet.
You know what it is?
Try wire
He's
headset.
using that cheap shit. Then he got to change and use real
Oh
shit.
yeah, try a wire headset. Maybe it's the Apple headset. Maybe it's not connected to your. Yeah.
Is there a thing there like that it says mute? Like
Nah, I can't mute nobody.
No, his screen.
Nah, I can't mute nobody. I would have been muted him as soon as he put that Mets hat there. I would have been muted him.
Shit.
That shit gets no shine over here.
Say Mets suck and we put you back on.
Yeah, please. I get no
I
shine.
see people chatting on YouTube. Let me get a shout out to my tío Carmelo.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, let's.
For those who watching, cheers.
Salud,
Cheers,
everybody.
Salud.
We starting early. Brooklyn Summer Ale. Let's get it. Is Brooklyn in the house? Without a doubt.
I'm jealous. Fucking T-Bone with his Viking cup, man. Fuck.
So let's see.
I was either the Skull Cup or this one. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm usually drinking my whiskey out of the cup Joey sent me. But I didn't want to drink whiskey today. I told you last week I was hitting it hard. I was out of control last week.
But you know what?
I was out of control last week. I was out of control, so I got to rein it back in. I got to get the summer abs.
Yeah, mine's left a long time ago.
Oh, man.
I got a long way to go at.
I'm just going to get a magic marker and just fucking draw them in, and that's it. Just draw them in. That's it.
That's what I'm doing when I go to Vegas. I'm just going to draw that shit and walk around with no shirt.
That's it.
No, but Joey, there's people that look good and they bigger because you're a big guy, so it looks good on you. You look like the dude that just fucked up 6'9" in the bathroom. He got his ass dusted in that bathroom, boy.
God.
And homeboy is gangster. Man. He posted that on IG. That's gangster, boy. Man. My man whooped his ass and said, "Yo, I'm a fan."
I'm a fan.
Oh my man! It's funny because we saw him at the Dominican against Mexico game.
Yo, and the thing is, I kept seeing somebody and going crazy, and I wasn't putting two and two together until Gary was like, "Yo, 6'9" acting crazy," and then I was like, "Oh shit, that is him."
Then he got escorted out.
Yep,
he got escorted out because the whole crowd was starting because he at the beginning of the game he had the Mexican flag over him, so nobody could see him. But I peeped him because the tat. So I was like, "Yo, that's 6'9". But he was okay at the beginning of the game. Then I guess something, he got that coronavirus whiskey in him, and he started acting up. And homeboy and everybody started getting on his ass, boy. And then I could see that everything was starting to get live.
Yep.
So yeah, Joey, we haven't gone to you yet. We started early too.
Yeah.
So the WBC, Joey, what do you think? And what do you think about people saying that baseball's dead? That baseball is not exciting?
They're crazy. Baseball is not dead. Baseball is not dead. That was so enjoyable. It was great to watch every game. And you know what's a surprise? Everybody said it. Venezuela was a surprise. That team was really good. really good.
Really
You know,
good. Really
and
good.
who would have thought Team Mexico too? I didn't
Yeah.
think Mexico had a really good team. You
Check
know,
to see if
but
you hear him on YouTube.
Yeah, we got to do the and people out there, we still working out the kinks on the podcast. We got a lot of things coming out. We
we
working
getting
on
there.
it. We're gonna get
Getting
better.
there.
Everybody got a studio now. I gotta step
Be
up my
patient with us.
game. Yeah, be patient, but we got the best content because we talk real sports for real fans, not the whole shit that people talk about. And they're trying to sound all professional. There's no
This is
professionals here. We just
this is
dudes
the
that get
same
drunk.
thing that we do in the turkey's nest, baby.
Yeah, the same thing we do at the
If you want to
bar.
help us, and if you want to help us donate with our drinking problem,
That's a fact.
so we
That's a
could
fact, right?
keep up with the
Facts.
supply of demands.
Exactly. Put a little cash in the fund for the
Uh,
keg. Come on,
Somebody on
man.
YouTube asked how long Altuve's gone for. I hope forever, but it's only 2 months.
Two
Yeah,
months.
Yeah,
2
2
yeah.
months.
months.
So
That was a bad hit. Listen.
go ahead. I can't mute you from here, Franklin. I can't do anything from here. It it could be something with your settings.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone else we can hear. I see. I'm looking on YouTube at the same time,
Yeah.
and everybody can hear.
You don't got a wire headset?
Yeah, try. You got to try. No, you got to probably just use a wired headset. Let me see if I could. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, wire headset with a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
there,
yeah.
pal.
Yeah, but Eric's setup always been the best. He's always had the best light and the best sound. Oh,
Well, thank you. I
what?
appreciate that.
No,
All
what
right.
you have?
So,
What you got, Franklin? You got an iPad
I
or
think he's
Mac?
his Mac.
Yeah, if you got to go to the sound settings, like on
yeah,
my Mac
probably.
here, you got to go
In
and
and
change
out.
it out the output and change the mic.
Yeah.
You got to go to the sound settings and change the mic.
Let's talk about Altuve real quick, because that was
Go ahead, Jody.
before Frankie came in.
Really? We want to talk about Tuve? Really?
No, because listen,
It's a
Cheetah?
valid point. It's a valid point.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
what
Go
he
ahead.
all right, what he did was wrong. Everything that came out was wrong and everything. But you know what? He without it, he's still a pretty good hitter. Can't take that away from him. Now he shouldn't have won the Rookie of the Year that year, and he shouldn't have won the MVP. He took it away from Judge.
Yeah,
But
that's
he's
took it
still
away
a
from
good
Judge.
hitter.
Okay. There's a
It's
difference
gonna hurt.
between a good hitter, right? He's a good hitter, and then there's a hitter that is a guy that you can't get out in big spots. I know
That's
something's
true.
wrong. I know something's wrong when you on the 99-mile-an-hour fastball. He's
Yeah,
on it. He fouls it back, straight back, 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Then he gets an 88-mile-an-hour slider, and he's on that one too?
yeah,
Really? Anybody
yeah,
here that's played baseball knows you are basically you got to fight that pitch off. There's no way you
yeah.
could cover. You can't cover an outside slider and then
Yeah,
roof it.
Exactly.
but I can't argue for that because I know that was totally wrong. Because everything that you watch in the video was just like so sus. Him running, holding his chest like that. I was like, it was a little sus, you know.
Well, he didn't break his
It's
thumb,
sad.
and he did break his thumb. He should put that buzzer
Yeah,
that he has. He should put it on his thumb so that
yeah,
doesn't break either. That shit's made out of Kevlar. That shit's made out of that's military grade. I think to
Military
me,
great.
he's a cheating bastard. He's a decent ball player. He's a
yeah,
cheating bastard, and he took away an MVP. He won a World Series MVP, and they
yeah,
stole it from the Yankees. And I'll go to my grave saying that. I don't care. To
yeah.
me,
So would
he's a
I.
cheating ass player,
Me too.
and I don't show no love to him and no respect at all. And I would throw
At
at him
all.
every single game. He goes down every single game. Every
Yeah.
single game he hits the dirt. That's it. Every single one.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
I don't care about him. He to
You
me
think
is
it's
a
gonna
cheating
affect
ass.
Houston right now for the 2 months that he's out?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't. I don't think he's a player that, at his base level, without cheating, I don't think he's a player that moves the needle for them that much. I don't think so. Will it hurt him
That
a little
Jeremy
bit?
Pena kid is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that Pena
So
kid. He came out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
And they got a murder. They got enough hitting. They got tremendous hitters on that team. And
why wasn't he not playing in the WBC though? Like he was there. Like they didn't put him in. You know, they could have used him.
well, I don't. That's a good question. I think maybe the team held them back.
Yeah.
After Altuve
Maybe.
got hurt, they might have held them back. That's Franklin's excuse. That's Franklin's excuse for Jeff McNeil and Alonso not playing. Supposedly they were.
Oh, Pete Alonso was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found.
Where's Jeff McNeil? Yeah, the guy that. No, I mean the guy that was on the bench all game in to win the championship. That guy, the one that was on the bench. What happened with him? There's always something with this guy. All right, Frankie, you up? Go ahead, man.
The crazy thing is,
Get
nobody
it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Get it off. How? How's that gonna happen?
I don't know.
Oh, Franklin, they saying you still got no sound. I think you got to change the settings on your MacBook.
Yeah, everybody's saying they still can't hear you.
Yep.
Damn it!
I hear somebody says because you live in Jersey. I don't know.
I can't.
Maybe they don't want to hear you.
There's nothing here that even I can show you. Let me show y'all my screen. Hold on a second.
Maybe you should start doing some sign language and shit. Maybe everybody will get you.
Got a quick question. They asked us who's better center, Joker or Embiid?
Joker's a better all-around center,
Obviously.
but Embiid is more dominant.
I would say Joker hands down, but Embiid still like he's like playing too soft for me. Like he's a big guy. Like for him to be crying to the referees, calling for a foul every single time. Don't cry to the referees, man. Just go attack the basket, throw it down. You get a foul, you shoot free throws, and grab yourself 12 rebounds a game.
That's the new NBA now. Everybody looks to the ref real quick. As soon as they go to the basket and that doesn't go in, they look at the ref like, I'm like, come on, you can't do that.
It's terrible.
To be honest with you guys, I mean, I'm no expert when it comes to basketball or anything like that, but I think Embiid is much better than Jokic. I think Jokic is a product of this new NBA. I think Embiid is a guy that he could have played at any era. The problem with Embiid the problem is that with Embiid is that he's always out of shape.
I know that, but like he's not the new thing of the NBA because like you don't see him there jacking up threes like that. You see Embiid trying to jack up threes a little bit.
No, what I think about him is that he's in this new NBA, he's not playing against other centers, right? That could bang with him down low every game, that are gonna give him hard fouls, that are gonna, he's not gonna be able to get that low post position and play high post like he does right now. In the old NBA, that was not happening. He was gonna have to earn that spot down low, I understand that, Franklin. I understand that. You can't argue with that. But I'm just saying that I like Embiid's game across. When I think of basketball, I think of how Embiid plays. I don't think of how Jokic plays. I really don't. That's just the way I look at it. I'm biased, you know.
Okay, okay.
You know, but
I don't agree. I don't agree with it because Embiid, like he's a great player. Like he could be an MVP type player, but he's just not playing like he wants to be in the paint. Like he wants to be outside and then just try to dribble and attack. Like he could do that. He could do that, of course, against any big man. But yo, you a big man. Like I'm thinking old school too because I want to see you back down and throw some elbows and get a layup or something like that, and or
Yeah.
pass it out to your shooters when they double, you know. But he don't do that, and not also the thing is like he doesn't grab enough rebounds. You're a
Yeah, you
seven
said that
footer.
last
he
time.
doesn't rebound. He
You
does
said
not
that
rebound.
last time.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right
You're a
though.
7 foot. You're supposed to be at least grabbing 12 rebounds a game. No, not 10, 15 games. Not even.
Oh,
Like maybe 5 games, Frank. Maybe 5 games. Because
He's trying to
I've been
make his
watching
play.
it lately.
He's trying to make his MVP push right now. Embiid, the
Yeah.
problem with Embiid that I've seen is that he's just a guy that he's not in great shape, bro. He doesn't have that high motor. You know, he doesn't have that killer, you know, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
sweat all night. I'm gonna work on the defensive end. He
yeah.
takes a lot of plays off, and he doesn't.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
does.
But
I put it to you.
that's the new NBA because even if you watch, if you've been watching college basketball, they don't give the ball down low to the center, and they
They
don't
don't.
do any moves. All they do is run, and they do a quick pick, and they go to the basket for an alley-oop dunk. That's
Yep.
it.
They set screens. They roll to the basket. They play the dunker position.
Yeah, they
And that's
don't do
about
it.
it.
Or they move to the new thing is now they move to the 3-point line and they want to shoot threes. Okay, that's great, but you're a center. Your job is to be down low. So when you have a guard or a forward shooting, you're there to get a rebound or something. They don't do none
And
of that.
protect the
None
paint.
of that.
I mean, again, to me, the new NBA is just not an exciting product. I watch it during the playoffs, but during the regular season, it's hard for me to watch. It's hard for me to watch guys get continuously open jump shots, 2 rotations and a jump shot, two
Yeah.
rotations and a jump shot, and an open three in the corner, an open three at the at you know, at the circle. Like it's just boring basketball to me, man. It's just
Yeah.
boring basketball. I mean, you think about Jordan's last game with Chicago, right? The score for that game was like 89-87 or something like that. You know, they weren't scoring. You had to earn every bucket.
And you
You
Yeah.
don't
had to
see a lot of players
really,
scoring 20 points.
yeah, you had to really earn those buckets, and you had to play D.
Back then,
If
they used
not,
to play dirty.
yeah, but you were playing basketball. You know, like now it's just a free for all. You know, can't touch anybody,
Yeah.
can't guard anybody. Everything is the same set. You know, all the time. You know,
You
I
can't
see
even clap
guys.
your hands.
Yeah, I can't. I see guys run off to easy 15-foot jump shots and run out to the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even try to take twos. The only guys that have midi game are like Booker, um, you know, Durant has a great midi game. Uh, Kai has a good midi game, but everybody else, bro, you know, is
Yeah.
is either is either a three or a dunk. Like that's not basketball to me. So I like it during the playoffs. First of
Yeah.
all, because I love to gamble, and I love putting money on the games, and I get excited for it. And playoff basketball, they do play more defense. Other than that, the regular season game, I watched the Knicks, but I could hardly watch them because Jalen Brunson has never played 10 seconds of defense, and he drives me insane. And everybody keeps telling me he's this great player, and it drives me fucking insane because it's not true. It's not true. It's a lie. He sucks.
Offensively.
He's a good offensive player. That's it. That's it. He's
But
horrific on defense.
When all three of them are on, the Knicks are good.
Yeah, he needs other players to help him.
And
On
getting
his
Josh
own?
Hart was actually a big. I didn't think
Yes.
at the time. I didn't think at the time that was a good trade, but all in all, it's a really good trade.
Yeah, and putting Grimes in the starting lineup instead of
Yep.
that French piece of garbage. Please. Well, enough with the French players. No more French players, please. No more French players. If
Big
you want
legend.
some from
Big
France,
legend.
if you want some from France, get croissants. Don't get no French players. Don't get no French players. I don't want no part of them. Maybe this tall kid, is Wembanyama. Maybe him. But I don't know. I don't like French players. I don't. They weak. But, Jalen Brunson, I could barely watch him play. And every time I look at RJ Barrett, it just pisses me off that instead of getting Zion or Morant, we got Barrett.
Well, listen, right now, Zion, I wouldn't want him.
Nah, yeah, you're right. You're right about him.
True.
He's out for 2 months, and
You're
he's on IG. He's putting that he got a back tattoo. I don't want you to get a back tattoo. I need you to go and fucking score 20 points and 10 rebounds.
When he plays, he's dominant, though. When he plays, he's dominant. When he plays, which is once every 3 months.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing. That's the key when he plays.
he doesn't play. And Morant, we already know about Morant. Yeah, Morant with him, he just lost his mind a little bit. But I'm not ready to throw him out, throw the man out. He's still, he made a mistake. He's 23 years old. Yeah, he's 23 years old.
Back tonight too.
Yeah, to me, the stuff that he's done, when I was his age, I did worse. So you can't, you can't. Like I don't. It's not for me to say like, yo, this dude is this horrible human being. Like other people want to say, he's this horrible human being. Get him out of the league for the rest of. Bro, please. Like all these dudes talking. They first they couldn't get no chicks. They never went out. They never had no shine. Never. Most of these guys talking. If they were 23 years old and had bread, they would have done the same thing or even worse. These guys be talking a lot. A bunch of. I don't want to curse, but.
Yeah, I don't think he should be suspended for the whole season. I don't like that idea. Somebody put that up on YouTube.
Nah. What'd he do?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
Yeah, he didn't really do anything.
Oh, he flashed a gun that was probably his homeboy's gun that brought it into. First of all, he shouldn't have been holding the gun like that. He could have got his own. He could have shot himself.
He looked like he don't know how to hold the gun. Like
he don't even know how to hold. Yeah, he don't even know how to hold it. Second of all, that's a place where nobody's supposed to know what you're doing in that place. Nobody's supposed to know what you're doing at the club. No player, no person should go to that club ever again. Ever again.
That's true.
Because they could blackmail you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How about if you got your wife, you're on a road trip, you go in there, you want to have a drink. They could potentially have a, video you. You know what I'm saying? Ruin your whole life. But anyway, Franklyn, is your sound up? I want to throw it to you and Bone on Benavidez and Plant.
You just left the screen.
I don't know. We can hear you,
but that's supposed to be this weekend. That fight, right?
Yeah, that's this weekend. So, but we need to make sure that Franklyn could be heard because we could go at it with Bone. Bone got some thoughts on this. We talked about it before the stream started. So, let me know anybody in the comments section to see if we could hear Frank. But go ahead, Bone. I'll throw it to you. Plant Benavidez. What do you think about this? This potentially good fight. It's
going to be a good fight. Style make fights. I can't pick a winner. For me, it's whoever could capitalize on the other guy's weakness. Benavidez, he doesn't cut the ring, cut the ring good. Got back footing. He doesn't when he throws a jab, he leads off his back foot. So when he throws a jab, his back foot is swinging. So I mean he's not hitting with the power behind it. With Plant, he's technical, but he also leaves himself too much exposed. When he goes into a crunch, he gets hit a lot with the uppercuts. That's how Canelo was catching with the uppercuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if Plant could capitalize on Benavidez using the high guard and keep hitting on the body and using the footwork, I say Plant has a shot. Now,
so I want to ask you a question real quick on Plant. Do you think the outside troubles that he's having, right? There's been some things floating around about him, money troubles, some issues with his management. I'm just being honest.
He got kicked out of the gym.
Yeah, he didn't pay his fee.
Exactly. I heard the same thing that they were trying to extort him for some more money. They had cameras set up to kind of, do the okey doke on him.
I
But
think if he's a professional fighter, that should be back in the back of the head right now and focus on the fight. But not everybody's built that way, you know. So
No, look at Tank Davis.
I heard the same thing that they were trying to extort him for some. Hold on, Franklin. If they can't hear you, join from your phone. Try from your phone. Could we? All right.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, you still can't hear him.
Damn.
We'll fix it. Don't worry.
But this is what I was gonna say. Plant doesn't do good in the later rounds. He gets tired.
Hmm.
Benavidez is gonna put pressure on him. If he continues with the pressure, and he has a heavy hand, a heavy punch. That's gonna wear him down. Him moving around a lot is gonna make him tired. Okay. Yeah, I was exposed to his weakness. He uses high guard too much. He leaves his body exposed, and if Plank can capitalize on that, hitting the ribs, hitting the kidney, he has a shot.
Well. I
Uh,
mean, you said Benavidez got knocked down, but Plant just got knocked down, right?
like
This is true. This is true. I'm not a big Benavidez guy. I mean, I've been on his bandwagon a little bit. I just don't think he's as polished to get into this fight with Caleb Plant. I just don't think he has enough seasoning to get in there with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is a legitimate boxer. Let's call it out right now. He's a legit boxer.
but
Technically,
he got flaws though. He has a
he
lot of
has flaws,
flaws.
but he's a very good technical fighter. He's not gonna beat himself in the ring. If Benavidez is gonna have a chance, it's because he's gonna have to wear him down
That's
and
what I'm
really hit
saying.
him with those heavy hands.
Yes, he punches and bunches, a bunch of punches coming at you. Um, but and that's how he's gonna wear down Plant. But Plant has to capitalize on using it in the body, getting out of the way because Benitez don't have a good footwork. He leaves himself squared, so he's straight at you. Yeah, he's squared. He's gonna hit you right there. I mean, he's gonna get hit right there because he knows he's gonna stay in an angle. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. I'm not picking a winner. It could go either way in
Yeah.
my book.
Caleb
What's your
Plant by
thought, Joey?
decision.
When Franklin says that he's going for Plant, that means you got to go opposite. I'm Benavidez.
I agree with Joey. I agree with Joey because you can't agree with Franklin.
That's
I don't
true.
I don't bet
um,
I don't bet like you do. So that's why
I'm not.
I like
Yeah,
to
I'm
enjoy
not a
my
big
games when
better.
I
Every
watch
time
them.
I bet,
That's
I
why I don't bet.
lose. So I don't bet. I just like, and plus, I get too into the game, and it doesn't. It's not enjoyable for me.
Joey,
Exactly.
this is the whole part of gambling. You got to bet until you win. And that brings all the joy, baby. That brings all the joy. It brings the juice. You
The
gotta bet until you
the
win.
NFL playoffs
how you see how
was
many
so
rounds it's going
frustrating.
to?
For me, I see this. I
What
see
round you think it's
this.
gonna go to?
I see a decision. I see it going. I see it going the full tilt, 12 rounds. Caleb Plant.
I, s-
I think he wins 8 of those 12 rounds.
I see it going Davis' way. It's gonna go to 7, 8 round.
Damn.
Plant is gonna go the distance. If Plant wins,
Whew. It is go. I agree.
Yeah, but that was close
That's
to
not
later
true.
on. He was getting tired.
That's not
The
true. Yeah, he
uppercuts
got
were wearing him
tired in
out.
this. Yeah, but
Yes.
he got tired in the 6th round. In the 6th round, he was already shot. So
Yeah.
that's, to me, that tells me that a heavy-handed puncher can give him some trouble.
And
And
that's Benavidez.
this kid, as he's not good technically, but with those heavy hands, he could cause him some.
Yes.
He could put him in trouble. He could get him in trouble. Why you always gotta bring up my guy? Don't bring up my guy. You know I'm a ride or die for that guy right there, baby.
We're still waiting for an Ecuadorian champion.
You mean the chosen one?
Yeah, the chosen one. The chosen one. Don't bring up the chosen one.
Let's be honest, though. His Ecuadorian side is not coming out in that fight.
There you go. There you go. All that is
Well,
Mexican, boy.
I tell you what, Edward, he will. Balan, he's never gonna get a big fight. He is ruining his career. He has set his career on fire. He's right up there with Adrian Bronner, who just signed with Don King. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Tell me about a guy that says, a guy that doesn't know what he's doing without telling me he doesn't know what he's doing. When you sign with Don King, your career is over.
Well, you see his picture?
Money.
He's holding the money. That's his money. The money on the table is Don King.
Yeah, exactly. Don King will give you. He'll give you one of those chains that you get it right there on Knickerbocker. Those gold-filled chains. It doesn't have diamonds. It has diamond cuts.
I had a few of those.
Exactly. They got the diamond cut. So, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't. You never get the real bag with Don King. Never. He has robbed every single boxer he's ever worked with. Ever. How you could deal with him is just ridiculous, bro. But I mean, we'll leave Adrian Bronner out of this because he's pretty terrible. So, and his career is completely over. Completely over.
Over.
Next week we're gonna touch on the Garcia Tank Davis fight. I got some thoughts on that. Everybody got some thoughts on that. Which is, that's gonna be something else. So we got some thought. I got some thoughts on that. Nah, come on. Here we go. Here we go. If it's Instagram, he'll win he'll win. If it's Instagram, he'll win. That's a major deal with that contract. The weigh-in
that
at the day of the
cash weight is
that catch weight. And the way this guy is gonna have to rehydrate to get into that fight on the day of the fight is gonna be real tough for him because he's a guy that carries a lot of weight.
Yes.
Tank Davis Tank is gonna be fine with the weight. I don't know about this kid keeping his weight. But anyway, we'll get to that next week, God willing. One thing I want to touch on real quick is send a shout out to my boy Red real quick. Rest in peace to his dad. We love you, bro.
Yeah, and we love you, brother.
We know you're going through some things right now, man. But shout out from us. Rest in peace to your dad. He was a real one, man. Nice. All right. So next thing up, we got to talk about. I hate to say it. The Yankees. What are we gonna do with this roster? And then we'll go to the whole ass Mets. But what are we gonna do with this roster? Joe, you up, man? I'm done with this team. I don't know what's going on.
Well, they gotta let the kids play. That's one. That's
agree.
One thing that's gonna change the whole team. You gotta let the kids play. I think everybody's banking on Donaldson having a bounce back year, and it's gonna suck because I don't think he's gonna have a bounce back year. I think LeMahieu needs to play third base. If I had the opportunity to set the lineup, LeMahieu has to play third base.
I agree.
You got to mix Volpe and Glaber at second. Peraza has to be our starting shortstop. I know he's batting like $188 right now in spring, but you got to give him that nod. Rizzo's going to be the first baseman, of course. Yeah, left field. Gary called it as soon as he got signed. Yeah. Ortega's on
Calhoun,
left
I
field.
told you he got a little pop in his back. Calhoun, he's going to be on the
Him and
roster.
Ortega. I like both of them.
He's going to be on
You
the
know,
roster.
it's way better than Aaron Hicks right now because Aaron Hicks right now he's
1,000%
lost
better.
all confidence.
Yeah,
He
he's
can't
done.
catch
He's
the
shot.
ball. He's pulling people off and
He's shot.
dropping balls. I mean, terrible. Bader's hurt, but that's gonna be our center fielder. I think
Joey,
Judge is
I
right.
you need to give more detail on your thoughts about Gleyber Torres and now having him, in your words, I wrote it down here in my notes. He's now a platoon player.
It
He's now a
sucks,
platoon
and
player?
it sucks.
What's the
but,
point?
But right now, you're gonna have to. Everyone is gonna have to play you know, they're gonna have to get a lot of days off.
Just trade this guy.
You have to let LeMahieu play.
Yeah,
I know, but now you got Gleyber Torres. Again, we going down the route of keeping this Gleyber Torres guy. I'm gonna let everybody else go, but we going down this route of revolving the team around Gleyber Torres. And somebody please explain to me for what? Why?
Well, I mean, we had a chance to trade him and we didn't because we weren't sure on LeMahieu's health. We should have traded him for Pablo Lopez. Remember that was the discussed deal.
Absolutely.
Pablo Lopez, and you know, and it never happened because they didn't know what was LeMahieu's health. Now that we know LeMahieu is going to be okay, he can't play every day. So you're gonna have to mix in him, Donaldson, and Gleyber. It's gonna have. That's how it's gonna be.
The shit platter. That when you go to the Chinese food, the poo poo platter. The poo poo platter. Donaldson, and you get, instead of getting the nice the roasted pork ribs, they're delicious. And then you add the roasted pork ribs, which is LeMahieu, and then you have the steamed broccoli, which is Gleyber Torres, and then you have the fried wontons that have been hanging around for 6 years in the back.
Yeah.
That's Donaldson. That's the poo poo platter.
Yeah.
Why do we need
Terrible.
those two guys? Get rid of them. Just give me the roasted pork ribs, baby. That's it.
Well, we said this in the chat the other day was the only reason why he's on the team is because he's a good third baseman.
There's like 9,000 of those guys out there that can catch a ball.
No, there isn't.
Glove-wise?
Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're not. But he is. Everyone hates Joey. Everybody hates him. Everybody hates him. He can't hit.
It's true.
And when he does get a hit, he acts like it's the seventh. He's in Game 7, 9th inning, and he just won the World Series.
Yeah, that stresses me out, man.
He wants to check out his highlight reels.
So he's looking for someone else to get dropped.
Yeah, but that for me, I mean, that's how you're gonna have to play. Because I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's hard enough already. You didn't trade Gleyber, so now you have to play him. You have to. You can't just have him sit on the bench.
Now,
Joey, you can still trade him, Joey. You can still trade him.
That's what I was going to ask.
Well,
Do you think he's going to play the whole season, or he's going to be
Joey
half the season and they trade him during the All-Star? After the All-Star, he get traded.
I think after the All-Star game, Joey, he was on the Venezuela team. He was the guy that I told you the strategy before it even happened. Ask Eric. I put it in the group chat. I said, "Yo, they're gonna start walking everybody to get to him." What happened? They got to him, and what did you say, Joey? Oh, it's better. He hit it to the opposite field.
I said that.
Oh my God!
But you know what?
Oh my God!
We both, me and Eric said it. It was like
that was a good at bat.
But it was though. Because remember, we play in Yankee Stadium. We got a short porch. You gotta learn how to hit the ball the other way. You know,
Get a hit,
right,
Eric, please.
But look, remember where he came up with us. What he was doing, he was hitting the ball the other way for gappers, out of the park, even opposite way. And what happened after that? He started pulling the ball. I'm
done, Bone.
Bone,
take over, Bone. I can't no more.
But that's the new age of baseball right now. Everybody's uppercut is swinging. and pulling the ball. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Go the other way. Go the other way. That's it. Go the other way. Come on, you can't agree with that. You want to see everybody pull the ball. You look what Judgment's doing. Judgment hitting the ball the other way out of the
Eric,
park.
can he
Stanton
get
also
can he
out of the park
Eric,
the other
can he
way.
get a hit? Can he get a hit?
I understand that. I want him to hit the ball too, but it starts from hitting the ball the other way.
This guy was
Not pulling the ball.
the number one ranked prospect supposedly in our system. One of the top ranked guys in baseball, right? And he started to play like it early on. And now we have gotten to the point that if he hits a shitty fly ball to right field, we're gonna throw him a parade.
No,
And
I'm not throwing no parade.
We gotta
for
move
him.
70. We gotta move our top prospects, put him in the minors, so he could be on the team. Is that what
Me
you're
and
telling
Bone
me?
are the only ones that are we're optimistic about it.
Yeah, we don't give up easily.
Now. I don't know how he feels now, but Gary's always
Of course,
cutting him off.
of course. That's why I go crazy. I admit
he
it.
did put up some decent numbers last season, though. Towards the end,
Against Baltimore. Against Baltimore, look at his numbers. He stinks against everyone else. He goes to
a hot streak. He's a hot and cold guy. When he's hot, you got to run with him.
He's mostly cold. He's mostly cold.
I agree, but I'm just saying
he misses Gary Sanchez, bro. You got to look the hang-up buddies, the hangout buddies.
And he's in shape this year. He's in shape. I gotta admit, he worked hard. He's in shape.
Yeah.
So
he's not playing Call of Duty late at night.
Where's he at?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You know what? He may improve. Let's see what when he gets back from the WBC. We'll see what he gets cooking.
Yeah, he was back yesterday.
Yeah, we'll see.
He had 2 hits and an RBI, right?
So there you go. He might start swinging the bat better. I'm gonna give him a go. But if it starts going haywire, he's out of here.
That's the first, guys. He's going with it. That's the first. He's going with it. G said he's going with it.
He's the first. He's because I want technically Hicks is the first.
No, he's out of here.
Yeah, we all in
agreement with that. We all in agreement with that, please. But I mean, Gleyber Torres, and again, I got no problem with Gleyber Torres. I got no problem with Gleyber Torres if Gleyber Torres would if there were no prospects behind him. If Volpe wasn't behind him and Peraza weren't behind him, I would have no problem. I got no problem with him, bro. But if he's gonna be up there and we got top prospects that we know. This Volpe kid, if you got to be blind if you don't think he's not gonna be a major league ball player. And he's holding him back. That's when I got a problem.
Yeah,
that's when I have a problem. Just like with Hicks. What's the point? Just play.
Remember.
Yes, of course. Of course.
You got to remember still. Gleyber's 26 years old too, though. You know, I mean, I'm not on his side. But I'm saying he's still a young kid himself. You know what I mean? And
wow.
I know.
Eric is he loves Gleyber Torres.
It's not that. We're not cutting dry like that. You got to give somebody a shot. When he first came up, he was really good. We were all on his bandwagon.
My thing is though, he goes to say we cut him. He goes to Boston and starts killing us every year. You know what I'm saying?
You got to
take it to the playoffs, beat us in the playoffs.
You got to take the risk. You got to take the risk because you got good players behind him. Again, if we had no players behind him, I got no problem with it. But I don't want to sacrifice Volpe for Gleyber Torres. We've done this already. We did this already. And this led us to getting Donaldson, right? Getting rid of making all these dumbass moves.
That was
we just wanted to get rid of Gary.
IKF. Like that started this whole nonsense with these players that are
totally forgot
about. It's gonna be our center fielder now.
IKF, another guy. What's the point?
Falafel. Gonna be a center fielder. Center fielder now.
What's the point, bro? What's the point? Franklyn, you're not a Yankees fan. What do you think about this?
Oh, let's get
the haters' point of view. Let's get the haters' point of view.
I hope it doesn't.
Either way, I'm saving the stream, so hopefully it saves with the sound, and I'll re-upload it and get rid of the live stream. But go ahead, it's on you. Let's go through the bad moves. Let's go through it. Oh,
See, every country
Can't
quick
argue
second.
with
Y'all
that.
Dominicans stick together. You see what I mean? Y'all Dominicans stick together. Y'all
but
like
I'm half Puerto Rican. I stick with y'all
hey,
too.
but
Yeah,
you don't stick with us a
the
lot.
hat
You
that's
stick with the
speaking right now
Dominican
is the
people,
Dominican
man.
hat.
Damn. That's what I'm saying, yo. That's
Go
what I'm
ahead,
saying.
Franklin, man. The racism here. The racism.
What big players?
Name a big no. Wait a second, let's be fair. Name a big player that we should have gone after that we didn't get. Well, that's a good one. All right, that's a good start.
Yeah, but that wasn't last year. That was the year
That's a good
before.
start.
Exactly. But wait, but no,
You're right.
we
You're
talking
right.
about like last
But
year
Bryce
or 2
Harper,
years.
another one. That was a few years ago.
That was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Cashman's been
We still
around
had
a
Judge.
long time, Joey. He's been screwing up a long time.
Yeah.
He has.
You know, Cashman's a guy that
I pray to God that the Javi Baez deal comes back and bites Franklin right in the ass. Oh
I mean,
God!
you
I
know,
hope Baez hits 50 home runs this year.
so go ahead, Franklin. As an outsider looking in, what do you think of Gleyber Torres?
I'm not waiting. Okay, he probably is.
That's true. I've seen
Yeah,
him
we
out in
held on to
clubs.
him
I've
too
seen him
long. We
out in
should have got
clubs.
rid of him a long time ago.
I've seen him out in clubs. So
I
absolutely,
know
I
that.
called it out.
We was watching the game. Hello.
Yeah, we watched it together.
Eric, what you got on that,
got a
Eric?
point.
You make your
No.
make your case. Then Bone, you
Hey,
make your case.
you got to look. Like I'm not a big fan of Gleyber Torres. I'm not a big fan, but I'm just saying, like, he's 26
You
years
sound like a
old.
big
He still
fan,
got
Eric. You
time.
sound like a big
No,
fan.
no, I'm just giving you points. You know what I'm saying? Of a young kid still struggling. You know, like how Franklin
Young
said,
kid.
they figured him out already, right? Now it's time to adjust for him to adjust his at bats. But it takes a while, bro. It takes a while. I'm not protected on, bro. You all,
Look. Oh, Donaldson. Donaldson won the MVP.
Wait, A-Rod?
no. White boy.
On the
Who?
LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
He wasn't an MVP. He was a
Batting title.
batting champion. He was a batting champion, not
Batting
MVP. All right, so look, I mean, everything I need to know about Gleyber Torres was told to me by the Venezuela team. He was batting ninth. He batted 80. 80.
And he didn't play the field.
He batted 80 on a team with guys that can rake hitters up and down that line. He batted 80. That's all I gotta say. Oh, I mean 80. Bone, you up? What do you think about Gleyber Torres, Aaron Hicks? These scumbags we got to get rid of.
Well, Aaron Hicks, you already know
don't-
how I feel about him. I want to take his knees out.
Don't even bring up
with a
Hicks.
fucking bat. But yeah, we got to get rid of
Bone,
Aaron
we
Hicks.
can't promote violence on this podcast.
Don't worry, bro.
It's just a thought. It's just a thought.
I've been saving money for you.
Just
if
a
you
thought.
go to jail, we'll
All
bail
right.
you out.
Anybody in the chat, in the comments, you put a little money in the Cash App and stuff like that, because we're gonna need bail money for this dude, because he's already trying to kill Aaron Hicks, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got to give it
trying to kill him, trying to hurt him.
Torres, he got to see that those young kids are fighting for his position. Now, either you step up or get rid of him. And I'm gonna go with the young kids. They look like they're more hungrier. He's not hungry.
Yeah.
We converted Bone. He's off the Gleyber Torres bandwagon. We converted Bone. I got one Puerto Rican on my side. There you go. I told you. He
Give
did
it
a good job.
IKF. He's fucking useless, bro. He's nice.
Useless.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Useless.
And
Now
me and
what?
Joey tried to give him the benefit of the doubt last year.
I know,
Because
Joey.
Gary wanted him out.
I wanted him out.
Give him a chance. Give him a
week
chance.
into the season. I told you I wanted him out. A week into the season, when Cole pitched 7 innings, strong baseball, gave up 2 hits, and then the wheels fell in after he makes another horrible error at the
Every
worst
time he
possible
makes an
time.
error, he costs us the fucking game.
It's a 2-run shot.
Oh my god!
But the
Cole
thing
gives
is,
up a 2-run shot.
when the trade happened on paper, you looked at it, and I was saying to myself, "Well, we got rid of Gary." I was like, "Fuck, we got rid of Urshela." I was like, "But you know what, Donaldson, he's a good third baseman." And in my head, I'm thinking, IKF won a Gold Glove at third base. So I was like, "You know what? That's not so bad." But he proved me wrong. I've been off that bandwagon. I don't like falafel anymore.
Yeah.
No, we don't even eat
never liked
falafel here no
At
more.
all.
No, off.
We got to go with the young kids.
Bye.
And hopefully next year the Martians is up.
Exactly. He should have been up this year, in my opinion.
Yeah. But he's only a double A, so he didn't make an impact.
What?
For him to bring
he didn't make an impact.
I mean, in spring training, he did.
That bat speed was murder.
Spring training. Anybody got a hot moment at spring training?
Man. All I need to see was
continue going to double A and let him get promoted to triple A and then bring him up.
Bro, I saw that bat speed.
I agree with Bone. Me and Bone always on the same page when it comes to that.
I mean, I agree.
I'm a fan of him. I like the kid. The kid, he's a 5'2" player. I mean, he bulked up a little bit, which was, okay, that hurt him, but he adjusted. Let's see what the kid got, man. Hopefully next year he's up.
Yo, those pictures. Remember the pictures when he was just like in DR. He looked like Dominican Hulk. He could barely fucking hold the bat. And then now he looked like he slimmed down and everything. But he that bat speed, man.
That bat speed is.
He waits for the pitches to come to him.
That bat speed.
He knows what he's gonna hit.
You're not teaching that bat speed. That bat speed, that inside.
Oh, no.
You can't throw no piece of cheese by him on that inside. He's going to pull that ball and pull it fair. He's got everything I want to see. Everything.
And I don't see nobody trying to run on him on the outfield because that kid got a cannon too.
Yeah.
I like everything I see.
It's not always about bat speed because in my head I'm thinking about Clint Frazier. Remember, he had a crazy bat speed.
Yeah.
Where is he now? He even changed his name.
Yeah. I mean, I just think Clint Frazier, what happened to him was, again, Cashman. Cashman, when Cashman doesn't like you, let's put it this way: when Cashman likes you, you got a job for life, even if you suck, right? He'll make the call and you'll play, even if you're a bum ass player and you're like, damn, why is this guy playing like Aaron Hicks? Why is Aaron Hicks on this roster? Why give him that contract when you didn't need to give him that contract? Why keep playing him? Oh, he plays golf with Cashman. Oh, he's Cashman's he's Cashman's snitch in the locker. Oh, he's Spanish and he's good with the Dominican guy. Oh, I see what's going on. So if you're good with Cashman, you got a job with the Yankees. So with Clint Frazier,
let him have a job in the office.
Yeah, let him file some paperwork. I don't know.
Do something.
Fix the printer.
Fix the printer. Be the translator. I don't know. Change the toner in the printer.
From last season, it's carrying over to this season. He has no fucking confidence.
He's dropping cans of corn out there, fly balls.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Easy fly balls.
Yeah, easy fly balls. And then, again, back to Clint Frazier, if he was never good with Cashman. Cashman didn't like his swag, didn't like that he was wearing the J's, didn't like that he had, the longer hair. Yeah, he has swagger. He's like the young players. Something that what we need on this team, a little life.
Yeah.
A little young.
We need that spark. We need that spark.
You need something. You need something. You need a little more life on this team. A little more juice, bro. You can't have everybody be this corporate guy like Garrett Cole. I like him. Go ahead.
Why you say me?
Shots fired.
Yo, for real, already.
No. We need to do a few trades.
We changed
Yes.
in the midseason. We got to get rid of some players on this team.
Yeah.
We're not going
we
to.
don't have a backup catcher. Trevino
No.
can't play every game. Kyle Higashioka was on Team USA. Didn't
Didn't get
do
a
anything.
sniff. Didn't get a
I
sniff.
didn't even see him.
Nope.
Didn't get a
I
sniff.
think he was holding the flag.
Didn't get a
Nah,
sniff.
he was warming up the pitches. That's what he was doing.
You know,
Didn't get a sniff.
and also bench. I mean, we already know that Stanton is not going to play the full year.
All right, how many games is a successful year for Stanton? I'll throw out my number. If Stanton gives me 110 games, I'm ecstatic. I'm just saying if he gives me 110 games, I'm ecstatic because I can guarantee you that's 40 home runs, 105, 110 RBIs.
I say 115.
I was gonna say 115 too.
Because we're brothers. We're right here, boy.
No. For me,
Exactly.
I said best case scenario. Best case scenario. For me, I don't think he'll play. If he plays 90 games, it's a lot for him.
He has leg issues. He can't play the outfield too long because every time he plays the outfield, he gets hurt. He got calf issues.
That's
and all
true.
That. So
that's true.
It's true, but say Eric.
But the thing is, with him, he plays a lot better when he plays in the field.
You're right. But I think
what he needs to do is to play in the field so he could stay in field shape. So he won't get hurt as much.
I think DHing him hurt him because he was an outfielder.
Yeah.
But
so he got used to that role.
But the problem is that when you play him too much, he breaks down. Yeah. So he may be more productive when he plays out in the outfield, but then you have to have a balance that when he plays out in the outfield, you already know it's a little ball in the gap and it could be the end of his season. So you got to
let's see, because he said he changed his workout routine. He wasn't using weights.
He did.
Working resistant bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, he did. He changed his whole workout routine. Changed his whole workout routine.
We have a whole bunch of outfielders now too.
Yeah.
He did Pilates, yes, on the reformer. He did Pilates. You know I follow my guy. That's my guy. He did Pilates. So
how the universe turned around.
Yes, that's the guy I mostly screamed about, but it turned around when he's just too productive when he plays. When he plays,
if you could see that poster in his bedroom right now.
It's not in my bedroom.
And the crazy thing, if you take down the poster, what's behind it? Brett Gardner.
Oh no! The guy I hate the most. And I will not be doing podcasts in my bedroom because I don't want nobody to see my Mike Stanton, Giancarlo Stanton poster.
Is it the Sport Illustrated?
Yeah, when he's showing his rippling, when he's like this, showing his rippling muscles. Jesus, it's right next to my poster where A-Rod's kissing the mirror. He's kissing himself in the mirror.
Oh man! Damn. Shit.
All right.
Let's talk real quick. The starting pitching. Who's number 5?
Who cares? Clark Schmidt.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Clark Schmidt.
That's him or Herman.
Right now. We in trouble. We in trouble. We in trouble. Clark Schmidt. Yep.
Him or Herman. That's it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Domingo Herman. We counting on Domingo Herman, who's 3 presidentes away from ruining his somebody's life and his whole career. Because when he gets lit, it's a wrap. It's over. Yeah. Garrett Cole.
It's a game changer.
We need Soriano to be healthy. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Severino.
Severino.
Yes.
And
Yes. Stay
asking for
healthy.
him to stay healthy is like asking for for a broke ass Bushwick kid asking for an Xbox for Christmas, waiting for waiting for Santa Claus to come down the chimney. We don't have
Eli's
chimneys
been
in
asking
we
for
don't
a
have chimneys in
PS5 for a
Bushwick,
few
but
years.
still,
He ain't getting
yeah, he ain't getting it. That's a wish that will never come true. Um,
Sorry, kid.
yeah, sorry, kid. Sorry, kid. Here's the Chinese version, Super NES.
it. Move on.
Uh, we in trouble, guys. I don't even want to go through this whole pitching staff, but we in trouble.
All
We in
right.
trouble.
Let's go to Franklyn's team.
Yeah, we go to wait, throw it to Franklin. Yeah, there you go.
Franklin,
Let's
go
go.
ahead. Let's go.
And I
Oh,
need you to be
Oh, you never
you
realistic.
know
honest.
what?
Get the fuck
Be
out of
You
here.
know what,
realistic, like
Franklin?
you told us.
You know what, Franklin? Try to be dishonest with us and tell us how horrible your
Exactly.
team is.
Who's
Exactly.
your third baseman?
No, Joey, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Then we're
Okay.
we gonna pick his whole shit apart.
Oh, my bad.
I hate him. I hate
Oh,
him. Met fans hate him. I mean, I don't only hate him. Everybody hates him. He stinks.
Yeah.
Franklin, we don't need the schedule, Franklin. What is your team going to do? They stink.
He's not even that.
So you're not worried. You're not worried. You don't have a legit closer
You
that
don't
can
have a
close it
third
down.
base. Franklin, you don't
But
have a
that
third
could.
baseman. You don't have a left. You have Vogel. You're depending on Vogelbach.
Me and Vogelbach weigh the same. I think I probably could go. I'll buy a hit right now.
oh, facts. Oh, me, right? Me, right? You always want to. We don't. We don't. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. No, we.
We all did. We all said it.
But it's true though. Like our bullpen is a little sus. Our starter rotation is not there where we want it to be, and we still got issues with our infield.
Yeah, we're
So
still missing pieces.
so we got
We
to
still
make a
miss.
couple
We
of
got.
moves.
This is a team that I think, Eric. What do you think? That we gotta give this to July to then see what moves we need to make. This is the first half of the season is a testing period for the Yankees.
Can I say something,
Yeah, it's
Gary?
true.
Remember what you just said? Because in April you already got the season over, right, Joy?
Of course,
Thank
of
you.
course.
Facts.
Thank you.
Of course, you guys already know. I'm saying it right now to be patient, and it's gonna take me 3 hours from now, and I'm gonna be pissed off again. I know
Harry,
that. Everybody
impatient.
knows
You don't
that.
even know what that word means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody knows that. I'm impatient. You guys know I'm impatient with everything. I'm just like I'm built that way. And I'm gonna go insane, and I'm gonna start screaming and yelling and going insane when doing the live streams, watching the games. I'm gonna be going insane. The first time IKF hits another goddamn pop up to the shortstop with a man on second and third and no outs, I'm gonna go insane. Of course, but
But I don't think
I
he's going to be in
do
that
know.
position.
I do know that we got to get rid of some of these guys on this team, and we got to give it to at least halfway through the season because we got enough talent in the minors to make moves and take on bad contracts. AKA, we could take on a guy like Ohtani and give the Angels something really good, top level prospects, and then with the hopes of signing him. We can make that move and take that risk. You guys can't. Go ahead, Franklin. It's you. You have no prospects. You have no prospects. Go ahead.
That's a fact. It don't, it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, there's a history of that. But let's talk about the Mets, Franklin. Let's talk about the Mets.
He's always changing the subject.
Let's talk about the Mets. Okay, what? A big year. Oh my God. This guy go ahead.
You have anything stronger?
You sure? You gonna put that at Frank?
You're
Covers
talking
right
as a
there?
fan or baseball analyst?
So you're gonna have
MVP
that as
season.
Frank Covers on one of your
An
lines?
MVP season. You know that Bryce Harper plays in your division, and Ronald Acuna Jr. also plays in your division, and those guys mop the floor. They mop the floor with Pete Alonso. Mop the floor with them. They're much better players. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Woohoo!
Oh my
Woohoo!
God.
Escobar.
Who?
Okay,
Oh
the batting champ. He's been a batting champ. He stinks.
Yeah.
Lindor.
Yeah, he's not a Puerto Rico no more. He's a Rio Met right now. So
Lindor's a good
look,
player.
hit the
Look,
brick.
my hair is going back black, man.
The baby hairs.
It's over.
Lindor is a good player. Yes, I wanted him on the Yankees. I'm on the record. I see him as a great player that I wanted on the Yankees. Yes, McNeil. Don't be telling me about no McNeil and no Mark Canha. No, Mark Canha is hardly better than Aaron Hicks, bro. Come on.
Hey, Franklin, I got some breaking news. Your daughter just said the Mets suck. We are Yankee fans. Sorry.
There's a mutiny going on. There's a mutiny going on. Look,
Lost, Frank. That's it.
Franklin, Mark Canha. He's never had, and I'm calling this fair, down the line fair. He's never had any season even close to Aaron Hicks' best season, and you telling me that he's better than he's this great player, Mark Canha? What?
He is.
I'm just saying, Mark Canha is not exactly. He's not lighting the world on fire. I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried in a big spot. I'm not worried about Mark Canha. No. Try again. Nimmo is hurt again.
Like always.
He's never ready. He's always hurt.
Again with
Franklin.
Hicks. Again with
But
Hicks.
Try
you're
again.
setting the
Anybody's better than Hicks. What are you
is
talking
all the
about?
way down. Anybody's
Again,
better than Hicks.
Franklin,
Right
try
now,
again.
Xavier can get a base hit right now.
Try again.
Catch the ball.
Bro.
You depended on Mark Canha, Eduardo Escobar, Brandon Nimmo.
Oh my
He's
God.
He's batted 200. 200.
Another bump.
But
Again.
Hicks doesn't play every position, Franklin. He's better than Escobar. He's better than Escobar. He's better than Escobar. He's better than Escobar. Not right now. Not right now, but he's not right now. Look. No. Yeah, he's not better. Donaldson's not better than him right now. You're right. You're right about that. Donaldson's not better than him. Who's your right fielder, Franklin? Who's your right fielder? Yeah, but they both hurt again. Frankly, they both hurt again. What? Oh my
God.
Whoa. Check his drink, Check his drink.
I think we're gonna
Good
end the podcast.
night, folks. I'm out of here. I'm done.
Check his drink. I don't know what he got in there.
1942.
You gotta check it.
Nah, come on, bro.
No lie.
Jesus
He's been
Christ.
through so many cups right now. Ooh, and now you're on a Jets cup? Pick one.
He's changing.
He's better than Giancarlo Stanton. Okay, Franklin. We're just gonna let this go. We're gonna let this go. We're just gonna let this go because this is ridiculous.
Before we end this, can everybody just pick one surprise team? What's one surprise team from either? It doesn't matter, American League or National League. No, just to be a surprise.
To show
Who's going to
something.
be a surprise to be at the end, like in the playoffs?
Yeah, let Franklin go first. Go ahead. Oh my god! This is the anti-Yankee hater over here.
All right,
on the Yankees like always. So go ahead.
go.
This podcast. We gonna have to burn the tape. Burn the tape.
Hey,
Go ahead, Joey. Burn the
got,
tape.
No lie, Texas. You know they still got good hitting. You know
They got the greatest pitcher in the world. They got the greatest pitcher in the world. According to Franklin. Now he sucks because he's not on his team, but he's the greatest pitcher in the history of mankind.
I mean, besides the ground, they got a little couple of good pitchers there, but they still got hitting. You know, Simeon and Seager. It's okay. It's okay.
Neither do you.
The best pitcher in the world can pitch
Neither
nine.
do you after Diaz went down. Neither do you. Call up Armando Benitez. He might come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Call up Jerry's Familia. Go ahead.
He plays in Kansas City.
He playing Kansas City. Maybe he wants out of there. It's probably dead over there.
I'm pretty sure it's going to take him 3 weeks in Kansas City before he finds no nightclubs open at 1:30 a.m. before he's asking for it to be shipped out of town. When no nightclubs are open at 1:30 a.m. and he can't get his drink on, he's going to ask for a ticket out of town.
Don't know. Because I don't see no improvement in much teams. Only the top teams. Don't know. I can't call it right now.
Joey, what you got, Joey?
The Miami Marlins.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I did pick them to be fourth.
Yeah, I have the Miami Marlins.
Yeah, I picked them to be fourth.
They have great young
talent. They got good talent,
young talent, man. Yeah, Miami Marlins is going to be my surprise team.
Like how you said, wait, didn't they get like the batting champion too? Didn't they get the batting champion?
Yeah.
So they got a batting champion on their team, right? You talk about batting titles, right? They got a batting champion on their team.
Yeah.
He hit a home run
that was in Minnesota.
He had two home runs for Venezuela, you know. So
they still have one of the one of the best pitchers is what's his name? Sandy
Alcantara, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he only struck out 50 times. Oh my gosh. Shots again at Eric. All right. I got
It's okay.
Either the Cleveland Indians or the White Sox.
Okay.
But they were in the mix last year.
Cleveland was. White Sox.
Cleveland was. And
White Sox was right there.
Again, I go with Cleveland strictly because they got a lot of Dominican players on the team. Strictly because they got.
There you go.
I am biased. I am biased. I'm biased. Yeah, I am biased. The Dominican can't stop. I'm biased. It grabs me. It pulls me over and tells me, "God, I gotta go for a team with 35 Dominicans on it." And the White Sox, I just like some of the moves that they made. I think they're gonna improve. I like the Benatendi move for them.
Yeah, that was a good move for them.
You know, I think they got rid of some guys there that were overrated, and they got a more solid team. Jackie Anderson, I call him by his real name, Jackie. That Josh Donaldson gave.
Watch it. He might come after you if he sees the podcast.
Yeah, there you go. But I like him as a player, and I think he's a really good player. He's going to start leading that team now after they got rid of some of that other old dead weight, old leadership. Yeah. I think they're going to make some moves, the White Sox. All right, so hold on a second here. This came off. The last topic, we covered the Mets, we covered the boxing. The last topic, we got a giveaway, fellas. Anybody who's watching, the 500 subscriber gets a pair of ones, LaMelo ones, Rick and Morty's, and LaMelo twos, Rick and Morty's. If y'all can see that, I don't know if y'all can
The other
see
way,
it,
the other
but
way. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's it. Yeah, there you go.
in size
go.
9. So we need subscribers, fellas. Likes and subscribes. Get yourself some brand new fire kicks. A whole new Rick and Morty set. You guys will never get none of my Nike stuff, but you'll get some of my Puma stuff. So
Don't say that because Frankie walked away with a pair of Nikes.
oh yeah. Some Yeezys. Some Yeezys.
He got you drunk and used you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He
I need to get rid of shoes.
He made you go home in some crazy shoes.
Yo, I went home and I was like, yo, what are these
text messages?
What are these pointy ass shoes that got 3 different colors? I thought I was back in DR. I was like, yo.
That's not the one you slipped on when you were finding that too, right?
Yeah. Oh no, those slippery shits. No, those were classy. Those were Via speakers. You know that brand, Via speakers.
Yeah, Via speaker, yes.
Those cost me $2,000. Those Via speakers. And I was fighting this dude and I was slipping all over the back. I was doing the merengue.
I think Franklin gave you the shoes that he went to go play football with where it was all snow.
I don't know if I was going to an interview or getting over a hangover because I had the pointy ass shits. I don't know what the
hey,
fuck
Gary,
was
you
going
feel
on.
at home.
I don't know what was going on.
Ladies,
The only reason I didn't feel really at home is because I still had socks on, so I knew I wasn't in DR.
Oh my god!
Oh man! See, this is why I can't. Well, we get drunk. That's what happens here.
That's what happens.
Any subscribers, y'all gonna see. This is what happens. We didn't even start the game live streams, fellas. People out there. We didn't even cover the Jets today, which I have no news to report. I mean, we made some trades, but Aaron Rodgers that hasn't happened yet, so there's nothing new to report.
Let's while we're on the topic, what do you think? He's coming or he's staying in Green Bay?
They got to trade him. They have to, and he only wants to come to the Jets. So I don't know what the game they're trying to play, but this guy is such an asshole that if they don't trade him, he will show up to Camp. And he will beat out garbage Jordan Love again. He'll beat him out again, and he'll be back on their team. And he'll win an MVP and then leave again.
What does Green Bay want from the Jets for him?
They want a first rounder. We're not giving you a first rounder, bro.
Yeah, but they got you guys. They got you.
They don't.
No, they don't.
Got us.
No, they don't.
Yes, because all right. Say if he doesn't get traded, he can just say, "Oh, well, I'll retire." He's not
going to retire because he wants $60 million, and he's not going to retire because of the Green Bay Packers. He said it. He was about to retire, but as soon as he heard the news that they thought that he was done and wanted to get rid of him, this guy's an asshole. He is right now. This guy's working out 3 times as hard.
Oh, they got to his ego. That's what it was.
Yeah. He's working out 3 times as hard. He's had a chip on his shoulder since he got drafted.
Bless you.
Bless you, Bone. Since he got drafted, and the 49ers drafted Alex Smith over him. He's been pissed off since then. And then to sit behind Brett Favre, he's been pissed off since then. Now he wants to come to New York, to the biggest city, and win on a team that has done absolutely zero, but be horrible my entire life. We had little sprinkles of okay, but most of the time they've been horrible. He wants to prove something. Exactly. He wants to prove something here. No, we don't count. We don't count the Giants.
Yo, really?
Here. They don't really.
Really?
I'm just saying. I don't know what you guys are going through. So
yeah, you don't. That's true. That's true.
We didn't ask you that question though. You
don't know our pain and suffering.
I'm trying to think what Gary was saying. I was like, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, we got one, and Eric has the jersey, and that's about it. And I never saw it. Tebow never saw it. And
I was too young to see it.
And we the 2 oldest motherfuckers here. Excuse my game. I gotta stop cursing. 2 oldest mother effers here. So yeah, in my 49 years on this planet, I've seen nothing but despicable losses, new ways to lose, heartbreaking losses, missed field goals, fumble snaps, running into the backs of other people's asses, terrible interceptions, bad coaching, guys that never fumble in AFC Championship
Oh
games.
man.
Curtis Martin and Ernest Biner. These guys never fumbled. We leading at halftime. They decide to learn how to fumble. The two AFC Championship games, we could have won both of those games. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
We need
I
something.
agree.
We need this to turn around, and this is the guy to do it.
I already told you how it's gonna turn around.
Yep, this is the guy to do it. We're gonna kill Joe Willie Namath. Him and Aaron Hicks. We're gonna put them in a golf cart together and right into the fucking ocean, the Gulf Coast, and get eaten by sharks. And that'll get the bad vibes off the Yankees and the Jets. But they don't have a choice. Green Bay does not have a choice because the draft is coming up. So they got to figure out what they're going to do with their draft picks.
Yeah,
that's
and
true.
they haven't, they got to figure out. And this guy is such a jerk off that he's going to work out hard and he'll show up to camp. And no one throws a prettier ball than him. And he's gonna dust Jordan Love because he stinks.
Cam Newton doesn't throw a better ball.
Cam Newton needs to just hang it up.
Yo, I was watching the pro day. He overthrew the receiver.
So bad. Ooh, Frank, we don't want no smoke with you, Cam. We don't want no smoke with Cam. Yes, we'd love to have Cam Newton on the show.
One of Gary Sneakers. Of course he's watching.
We would love to have Cam Newton on the show. We got plenty of things to discuss. We could discuss his hats. We could discuss his disgusting interceptions, and we could also discuss that game that he beat to put the nail in the coffin. He actually beat the Jets with that horrible Patriots team. Beat the Jets at the final game of the season. But anyway. All right, fellas. Any last things that y'all want to talk about?
Hey, yo.
Franklin, why don't you
So
give
you think it's gonna be an upset?
Franklin, why don't you give the people the odds? Give them the odds and how much money to lay on this.
Okay, wait. Let me ask a question. What's the difference between Canelo and Benavidez? They're both power punchers. They both break down opponents. Just that Benavidez is a younger fighter that Plant has to fight now. No.
But
okay.
We can say the same thing about your boy. Who's he fought? No, not Plant. Yes. Who? Every time he fights a Hall of Famer, he loses. What are we talking about here?
I knew you was gonna say that.
That's cap. Cotto was done. He was in his mid-30s already. So let's be honest. Already. Go ahead.
Damn.
They're giving him no shot, Bone. No shot. That's a no shot. I said 7.5. I said 8. Caleb Plant 285, Benavidez 300. You going Plant and the over, laying down 100 to make 285. Just to, and if you guys win, put a little something in the cash app for us so we can get drunk. That's all I got to say.
I'm dry right now.
A little sprinkle. Just sprinkle.
That's right.
Sprinkle a little. We dry. This is over with.
No doubt. Just
absolutely.
Please.
Yes, they killing it out there. Joey's
right, that's
killing it on
right.
Instagram. Franklin's he's gonna kill it on the YouTube shorts, the boxing. Eric is gonna do. He's working on his stuff for the hockey, getting prepared for the
Playoff
playoffs,
time's coming. Playoff time's
and
coming.
the Rangers are looking hot right now
That's right. That's right. That's
at the
right.
right time. We got a
That's
little
right. That's
Knicks
right.
basketball coming up. Please, Franklin, don't talk about the Lakers. They're out. They are out right now against. Right now,
Knicks are winning
they are
right
not
now.
even in the
Turn it
play-in.
backwards. Turn it backwards.
Yeah, they are not even in the play-in.
There you
And
go.
Good.
I hear there's problems between the Ho and Anthony Davis, and they actually playing better without the King, the Ho, as I like to call him.
Don't
So
don't say
well,
the
That
king,
Reeves
yeah,
please.
guy,
we
he
don't
got that
we,
tape up, but he's doing real good.
yeah, we don't speak his name here. We don't
The
give
only
him no
king is
love,
Henrik Lundqvist. That's it.
no
That's
love,
the
and
only
that's the
king.
guy I want on this podcast, so I could burn his ass down. So he'll never come because he's scared of everything, bitch ass.
Fact.
Anyway, all right. See y'all next week. We got things coming, y'all. We're gonna
Peace, y'all.
work out the kinks. Don't worry about it.
We'll
Yeah,
get
we're
it.
okay.
We'll
It's
get
only
it.
our
Later.
third show. We'll get it. We'll get it working.
That's
We'll be
right.
on the roll,
Peace out, y'all.
my brothers.
Later, my brothers.
Peace. All right, Stephanie. Oh my God! I sweat my asshole for a little. Yeah, watch this. I'm not allowed dishes. See, it's okay. I did the hot stuff for you. See, who loves you, baby? Who loves you?
I mean,
I'm gonna eat.